Rachel is my oldest child. And you took a scenic route to surrender, my girl. You did. But I know you mean it. And I know the last 3.5 years, I've seen a major shift in your life. And even over the last year, the posture of your heart and the surrender of your heart has been beautiful to watch. And so the third time is a charm. And I may or may not, you better brace yourself. I may or may not hold you underwater for at least 10 seconds until I make sure this one takes.
There we go. I'm ready.
Rachel, have you surrendered to the Lord?
I have.
I baptize you, my daughter, that I love so deeply, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is my friend Leanne. Say good morning to her. Yes, and so Leanne and her boyfriend Vic have been attending here for a while, and had the privilege of baptizing Vic last week. But Leanne, much like Rachel, took a scenic route to get to a place of surrender, battle some addiction in her own life. But the Lord has really done a work in her life. She told me a few years back she really felt like she surrendered to the Lord. And as she's been attending here, she's driving the stake deeper and deeper in the ground of saying, I want to walk with the Lord. I want to honor the Lord with all my heart. So you've surrendered to Jesus?
Yes, sir.
It is my privilege, Leanne, to baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you. Good news is, Kara's preaching today, so I don't have to worry about being soaked. Yes, this is my friend Katie right here. And I've been walking with Katie for the last year. And I love this girl. Her and her fiance, who will be baptized next, started attending this past January with us. And Katie, even on Tuesday when we met, and her and Seth and I were doing some pre-marriage conversation, she just started sharing with me that she walked an aisle and was baptized years ago, but it was straight emotional, if you will. There was no surrender of heart. She got in here with us. Madison has had such an influence on your life. Teresa, who leads worship, has been a small group leader in Flourish with you. But Katie was like, I know I have yielded and surrendered. But on Tuesday, sitting in the living room, it was just me and her and Seth. She goes, I want to confess it out loud, that Jesus Christ is my Lord, and I'm going to follow him with all my heart. And so it is with great joy, knowing you and Seth will be married here in about 6 weeks, which is a beautiful thing. But it is with great joy to be able to baptize you. Katie, have you surrendered your life to Christ and you're declaring that Jesus is Lord?
Yes, I have.
Oh, man, I get to baptize such a beautiful girl. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you. Watch out. It's my buddy Seth. And as I said, he and Katie started attending here. Look at that. I don't get to do that with many guys. But, you know, I'm going to tell you a quick story. So at the end of January, when I finished speaking and preaching one Sunday, Seth and Katie were here, and I said, hey man, I want to introduce y'all to some younger couples where y'all can get to know some people. And he goes, well, I'm about to leave to go out of town. And I said, so you're leaving today, how long are you going to be gone? And he said, probably about 8 months. And I said, really? So where are you going? And he said, Arizona. I said, to do what? And he said, I signed last year to play baseball with the Texas Rangers. And I said, really? And so I told him exactly where he was going. You're going to Surprise, Arizona, dude. I spent a lot of time there. I said, but I looked at him. I said, do you have any clue where I've been and what I've done in my life? And he goes, no, sir, I just know you preach here. And I was able to speak into him, and I'm like, dude, if God has ever brought anybody into this fellowship for me and him to intersect, it was this man right here. And we've been able to walk this entire year out together, watching you go from low A ball to high A, and just the year that you had professionally, but more than professionally, the spiritual conversations, the devotional plan that you stayed with, your commitment and resolve to walk with Christ and to be salt and light in that clubhouse. And I know you've had some spiritual formation in the past, but you're like, man, I was baptized way back. It didn't mean anything, but now it means something. I'm surrendered. And I want you to know, I love you. I'm so proud of you that you want to do things right. So Seth, you've surrendered and committed your life to Christ?
Yes, sir, I have.
Today I get to baptize the mullet, my brother, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.